Beauty pageant crown, diamonds are forever, but queens are eternal. Brazil is the new international coffee queen. Hello friends. Welcome to Beauty Pageant Crown. Remember to subscribe to the channel, activate the bell and leave your comments. Also, if you subscribe publicly, we will send you a personalized greeting in our next videos. Otherwise, leave your information requesting your greeting. Don't miss it, join our community and receive a special shout out from the channel. We love connecting with all of you. You'll always have the latest and greatest. Let's start. In the end, the qualifying jury determined that the new International Coffee Sovereign 2025 is the representative of Brazil Cristiane Stipp, the vice reign was Miss Bolivia, Fabiane Valdivia, and the representative of Poland was chosen as the first princess. Among 25 candidates who participated throughout the week in the 53rd version of this international contest, in which they visited the Los Nevados National Natural Park, the coffee-growing area of the municipalities that make up the metropolitan area, they learned more about coffee, prepared their recipes based on grain and vibrated with the affection of the Manizales public and its visitors in the different parades. The candidates finally arrived at the election and coronation evening where they gave everything for their countries. There the beauties had two outings, one in fancy dress and the second in gala dress. In the end, the qualifying jury determined that the new International Coffee Sovereign 2025 is the representative of Brazil Cristiane Stipp, the vice reign was Miss Bolivia, Fabiane Valdivia, the representative of Poland, Martyna Ruránska, was chosen as the first princess, the second princess was the Miss Colombia, Camila Tascón, and the third princess was finally the candidate from Costa Rica, Torres. The new international coffee representative will have the task of being the representative and ambassador of Colombian coffee in the world. It is a very great emotion, a dream, said the new sovereign. She also thanked the people who supported her and the trust they placed in her as a coffee ambassador. This is how the election and coronation night was lived. The queens made their first appearance on the stage of the Los Fundadores Theater wearing the different costumes they used in the Welcome, Carreras del Rocío, Macarena and Nations parades. The participants paraded in the fantasy costume. Argentina wore a costume inspired by the Mistol tree. Bolivia showed a costume in tribute to its country and called it Tricolor Bolivian Soul. Brazil paid tribute with its costume to the Rodeo Queen, a figure of the workers' festivals that unite communities. Canada came out with a costume inspired by the Caribbean Carnival. Colombia stole the applause and called his suit Colombia Beloved Land. Costa Rica paraded a costume that reflected the strength and energy of the Guanacaste woman. Cuba paid tribute to its country's national bird, Tacaroro. Ecuador wore a costume inspired by ancestral art. El Salvador with his dress honored the people who support his country's economy in tasks such as corn and bean crops. Then the guest artist, Lucas Arnaud, took the stage at the Teatro Los Fundadores. The participants made their second outing wearing gala dresses. Argentina wore a dress with a mermaid cut and transparency. Bolivia wore a tight-fitting dress highlighting her figure. Brazil paraded a dress with flowers that symbolize purity, renewal and hope. Canada wore a deep red dress with gold accents. Colombia walked with a costume inspired by the Nevado del Ruiz. Costa Rica wore a dress embroidered in white glass and silver details. Cuba showed a dress with a red neckline. Ecuador wore a blue suit that evokes the immensity of the waters. The jury chose the 12 semi-finalists: Costa Rica, El Salvador, Spain, Mexico, Ecuador, Dominican Republic, Brazil, Poland, Canada, Portugal, Bolivia, and Colombia. The best hair went to the representative of Bolivia and the best face went to Spain. The jury selected the 5 finalists from the group of 12 semi-finalists, who are Costa Rica, Colombia, Bolivia, Brazil, and Poland. Brazil has just won its 9th crown of the international coffee reign thanks to the work of Cristiane Stipp. With this triumph, the South American country maintains its status as the nation with the most international coffee queens. Winners: 2025, Cristiane Stipp. 2014, Priscilla Medeiros. 2010, Mariana Notarangelo de Fonseca. 2001, Francine Eichenberg. 1995, Regilane Bittencourt. 1988, Anna Marcia Marks. 1985, Marcia Giggio. 1961, Mercedes Carrascosa. 1959, Denise Guimaraes. Don't forget to leave your comment, like this video, and subscribe to continue growing, and follow us on our social networks, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram and TikTok to stay up to date with all our updates. Thanks for joining us and see you in the next video. See you next time. Bye. Beauty Pageant Crown, subscribe, comment, follow us on our networks and support us to continue growing.